I'm in Home Depot, guys. It's my favorite place to be for building and planting and all that good stuff. I'm actually in here today and I'm looking for plants. Oh my gosh, they're unavoidable. But I'm going to teach you guys a trick because we need topsoil and it's out of reach. Yeah, girl not trying to be spending funds that she don't have. But there's a way around it. There's a way that seems perfectly right for those who are struggling with the budget. Stay tuned. So here's a tip. Ask for bags that are damaged and you will get it for half price or less. So the bags we purchased, 10 bags total, was for $8 because they were all broken. We need a saving wherever we can get it. Yes, so we're off to a good start in setting up our garden, vegetable garden and flowers garden. Last year someone asked for more plant details, so here it is. Listen carefully. When we're working with plants, you have to first understand the science. Understand how energy and vibration and frequency are all a part of nature. And as you approach it this way, you not just learn, but you're blessed by it because it's also very spiritual. Okay? Now, my partner is going to explain the process of planting and understanding the position of the moon, understanding when it is okay to plant above the ground and below the ground. Some of this detail will come further. Understand when the moon is high or bright or full, what it does with the plants and the ecosystem, because the insects and so what are we doing now? So how do you know when to put it in the ground?
Watch the season.
You watch the season? So what about the full moon you were talking about?
I plant after the full moon.
Why?
Because of insects. I don't use chemical to grow what I plant, so I watch the moon. After the moon is full and going down, we call it dark night. So when you're planting like fruits and vegetables, you plant at that time because the insect, they don't eat your plants at that time. So that's the time I plant my vegetables, and if I'm planting like fruits, I tend to plant it in the dark night. So I don't need to use chemical.
So what do you use in the place of the chemicals to keep the insects away?
As I said,
apart from the moon, okay.
It's all about the timing of the moonshine, whether it's dark night or moonshine. If it's like when the moon is new, first quarter, and growing, you can plant underground stuff like carrots, potatoes. But after it's full and going down,
The moon.
yes, and you start planting your vegetables.
So what plant is okay to plant when the moon in the dark night? These are the dark night ones?
Yes.
What about the full moon?
Full moon, you wait until that's what I said. The fruit and vegetable you plant after the moon is full going down.
Mm-hmm.
Don't plant it in the full moon, especially the cabbage. If you plant it when the moon is full, that full moon, you plant the cabbage. After a while, the cabbage will burst.
Okay.
Yeah. You see the cabbage, they get tough and then they just burst. Especially if they're getting a lot of rain, they burst. This is purple cabbage.
The purple?
Yes. So I have two types right now.
Okay. The regular green one?
The regular green ones, and I have a few of the purple ones.
Is there a difference in the way you plant any of these?
Not necessarily. I just give them an amount of space so I can go through it, and also for here to basically go through.
So how do you know in terms of the length, the distance between the plants to how much
Well,
is it?
based on the cabbage, I can plant them like 1 foot apart from each other, square.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some people plant them wider, but when it comes to like your cabbage and bok choy, lettuce, you don't have to plant them too far apart.
Okay. But the distances should give them room to spread.
Yes.
So it's a late time to plant this year. About when will these be ready?
Minimum time for these cabbage to be ready for harvesting is, because I'm not a chemical person, mine would take a bit longer than some, so mine would take approximately 2.5 months to 3 months
Okay.
before harvesting.
Wow, but that's taking away to the end of summer.
Yeah.
You're only missing a few holes. So how many inches in the ground do you put it after you prepare the hole?
Well, it doesn't matter the inches you put it down, so long as you're not covering the center leaf, the middle one here.
Mm-hmm.
If you cover this one, then you know dirt is gonna kill it. So
Okay.
long as you don't cover that leaf.
Show me
middle
the
part,
next one. The next one you put in. Okay. So
yeah,
which part?
this part of it, if you don't cover here, you're okay. You just cover it and you lift the leaf.
Okay.
Yeah, and you don't plant it too deep in the ground because the water also will kill it. If the
Okay.
water is not draining from the root, the same water that it needs can also kill it.
Okay.
So make sure you don't go too deep, and you don't need it too high off the ground either, because if it's not getting enough moisture, water, then it's not going to really grow the way you
Okay.
want it to.
It's like a science though, really.
Well, basically planting
It's
is
science.
science.
Yeah. Right temperature, right soil too, right?
Well, some folks, they don't really have to say right soil, especially the era of time we're in. They use chemical to grow the stuff, so sometimes it doesn't really matter the soil with some farmers because they use a lot of chemicals.
But for you, for organic, yeah.
For me, I need good soil because I'm basically organic farmer, so I need good soil.
So some of this soil you buy is like black earth. What's the difference?
Well, it's not much of a dirt to say. It's mostly mulch and other stuff they mixed. It's not really dirt.
Mm.
Soil we bought, they call it black earth, but it's not really soil.
Oh,
It's a lot of
organic material.
material stuff they mix together to get that.
Okay.
Topsoil is the original soil mostly, because it's just the grass they get out of it and they grind up the soil basically. But when you see they have these things in the bag saying that it's black earth.
Now this is my sweet area, the flowers garden, and we're trying to amp up the space this year because we started with a blank canvas last year. So we're making more garden beds and doing some more aesthetic things to the front garden. So stay tuned for more as we explore and beautify the space. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed, everyone.